there's your audition technique and then there's like your acting technique, and sometimes it's really hard to feel like you have a handle on like the audition part, because that's a whole different skill set.
What? No, I didn't. This is not what it looks like.
What it looks like is you got a fake ID.
In the theater space, I guess my acting felt more free in a way, because I didn't have to worry about what my face was doing, or if I was like on the right angle, if I'm looking at the right eye line. Like
Jackson Heights next week. It's our family tradition, Wyatt. That includes you. Bring this new girlfriend of yours.
Yeah, there's so much more value in crafting a process that works for you and that's unique to you, and you obviously take what works and leave what doesn't.
I see you've met the new crowd. New crowd? That's who we call the people Wyatt started hanging out with after his mom passed.
The easiest way for me to get there, honestly, is just connecting with whoever I'm reading with, or my scene partner.
Really,
and that goes back to Meisner principles. Like you're listening, you're reacting to the other person. Like everything you need will come from the other person.
Didn't we agree to be just friends once?
Still are, baby cakes.
Truthfully, and this without fail, like if I'm with my scene partner and we just take a moment and like maybe we're holding hands or we're just kind of connecting and we're just making eye contact, if I stay in that, I will start tearing up.
What is up, everyone? We are back.
Yes.
We're back with another episode of Breakthrough. And today's episode, we have someone very special for you guys. Someone who's been like dodging us over the last few weeks. She's been busy. Okay, no, you're right. No, maybe she's not dodging us, but she's been
I've been busy.
She's been busy. But we got a hold of her finally. She's finally in the house. Madonna Gonzalez, everyone. The one and only. The most talented, the amazing, the incredible. I mean, look, I can't speak highly enough of you. Like, it's just, you're so inspirational. Okay, so, well, is that your first podcast?
No.
I like to ask this question because, like, sometimes people be like, "Oh, yo, it's just."
No, it's
I've
not.
never been on one before. Like, hey, what should I say? Like, should I kind of keep should I be more animated, or should I kind of pretty much just be yourself?
Yeah. No, this is not my first one, and I promise you, I will be very unhinged. Yeah. So we have that to look forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, unhinged Madonna, and you guys watch out for that. I guess I want to start by saying it's just we can't get into the actual thing without asking this first, but Madonna. I mean, what were your parents thinking when they called? Did they know that you were already going to Madonna? It's just straight up when you think of Madonna, it's entertainment, music, videos, acting.
Yeah.
Did they know that you had this instinctive acting, whatever?
I think.
And they're you know what? We're gonna choose her name. We're gonna give her a stage name just in case she goes that route. She had her bases covered. Is that what they were thinking? Or?
I think they knew early on that I was gonna have star quality for sure.
Okay.
I think they thought this is the only way that we can.
Plus the Gonzalez too. I mean, reggaeton and Latino and whatnot. I'm bro,
Well, I think I like.
Doesn't get more pop star than that.
Well, yeah, because I'm lucky that I have my mother's last name, Gonzalez, because I think if I had my dad's last name, it would not have the same ring to it.
Okay.
Bersinski.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that would be more I don't know, law or some shit like that.
Which I mean is interesting because
athlete actually Bersinski.
Because he's Bulgarian, so
Bulgarian. Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's an interesting mix, but I just
Bulgarian and Cuban.
And Cuban, yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Were your dad in Cuba when this happened?
No.
I don't know. I mean, you must have met a cute little Cuban, while in the Varadero or whatever.
No, they met. No, they met in Canada.
Canada, okay.
Yeah.
Nice and good normal stuff, which is, okay. I thought they met the exotic way. Well, I guess take us back to your beginnings. How'd you get started?
My humble beginnings.
Your humble beginnings, yeah. Well, we do want to know, how you got started with acting. Also, what were you doing before that? And did you dabble with other stuff, or you were always kind of knew that you wanted to do this deep down, I guess?
Yeah, I think from an early age, I think I always knew that I was a creative person and that I had to do something that involved making people laugh, entertaining people, things like that, I think it was just sort of in my DNA, I guess, that I was bound to have a creative career. And so when I was in high school, obviously I was in the drama class in the theater class.
Was I the only one who didn't do this? Every time I ask a guest, they're like, yes, I did like high school drama. I was like, why did I do drama in high school?
Yeah, well, I mean,
was my high school not offering this or something? Did I miss out? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like wondering now. I kind of want to go back and check the curriculum. I was like, yo, where are the drama classes? Because I've never heard of them.
I mean, I would say like being like a theater nerd is not like a coveted title to have, I think, but it's
something.
It's something.
Right?
It's something. It does lay the foundation for a good technique, I suppose. And I think, doing musicals and plays all throughout high school, it made me realize that, I really love this and I think I can make a career out of it. And so when I went to university, went to the University of Lethbridge, shout out.
Ooh, that's in Alberta, right?
Alberta gal.
Alberta girl. Love it. The Albertans.
Yes. Lethbridge, Leth Vegas, as we say.
Las Vegas.
Leth Vegas.
Oh, Leth Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
my God,
not. It's like
Las Vegas,
not like Las Vegas at all.
Leth Vegas. Okay.
Leth Vegas. And so I originally had done a BFA with an ed degree, so I was gonna do drama and then teaching.
What the fuck is a BFA?
Bachelor of Fine Arts, bro.
I don't know. I've never done fine arts.
Yeah, BFA. Come on.
I literally didn't know.
Yeah.
Bachelor of Fine Arts was
yes.
Okay, BFA. Okay, my bad.
So, yeah, come on. All right.
This is like my absolutely should know acronym list or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
should be on there.
So I did. So I initially
I went somewhere else. I was like best friends in Alberta BFA. I was like, bro. I was like, yo, let's be. I literally like when you said BFA. I was like literally like best friends in Alberta. I was like, oh, who's that?
Yeah. You didn't make the connection. University BFA. That didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was like, no, I went somewhere else. But yeah, Bachelor of Fine Arts makes sense. My bad.
Yeah. So it was a 5-year program. So 3 years of drama and then 2 years of education.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if not that I necessarily had a backup plan, but I guess teaching was sort of the way to do that. And then when I did my practicum, my first practicum, it was grade 3s.
Yeah.
And I thought I finished it, and my professor, they recommended me to the faculty, like, yes, you're totally cool to pass, like you're on the right track. And I thought,
fuck yeah.
Actually, no.
No.
I was like, I don't want to be a teacher. I don't like this.
Oh.
This is not what I want to do.
So they greenlit the thing, and they're like, you know what, we're not doing that. Like, you're not doing this.
Yeah, well, because you do get to decide. Like, if you like the practicum and you think that it's for you, then obviously you can go on and do all the other courses. But when I did it, I obviously have a very big respect for teaching. I have a lot of teacher friends, and I think that they're doing the Lord's work. But man, it was just a lot. I thought, this is not what I want to do. And so I scrapped that, just focused on drama. And so I just did my acting and directing. And I was really happy doing that. It felt more in line with what I wanted to do.
So you did that in Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did like a bachelor in acting or something? Like what was
it? So Bachelor of Fine Arts in drama performance was my
that's what it's called.
degree, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I did like an engineering degree, so I was like, I didn't get into acting up until that. Until like I graduated, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing like another bachelor. It's not happening. I'm just gonna jump through it like straight into the thing and see what happens. But okay, so that's sick. Then I guess like when did you come here? Like how did that come into play?
So I finished school 2018. I graduated 2018, and then I moved to Vancouver in 2018, right? 2019?
Okay.
Yeah.
That same time. Around the same time, yeah.
And so when I first moved to Vancouver, I was still doing theater. I was trying to audition for plays and, do all that. And the first performance that I'd done in Vancouver was for UBC Players Club. Nice. It was a director's project. And so it was Ghosts by Henrik Ibsen. I
You were a ghost?
No, the play is called
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Okay.
It's a very
I could see it too, you know.
It's a very well. If you did a BFA, you would know.
I'm gonna go back and check the actual curriculum of BFA, like what you guys had on there, and be like, okay.
Yeah, we read a lot of plays, and that's a very popular play. And so I played one of the lead roles in that play, and that was my first, I guess, theater gig when I was in Vancouver. And so I'd auditioned for a lot of other stuff. It never really occurred to me to transition into TV and film just yet. I think I was just more focused on theater. And so...
so the transition just like naturally happened? Like it's just...
Yeah, I think I started to realize that, okay, maybe a career in the arts is not that profitable. It's unfortunately, there's not a ton of funding in the theater sector. And so for me, I realized that it became harder to justify doing that full time, like as a career. And so it made a lot more sense for me to transition to film and TV because there's a lot more filming in Vancouver than there is theater stuff. And so it just made the most sense. And financially too, I think there was just obviously a lot more.
Nice.
There's a lot more to get out of that. So
I love it. No, that's amazing. It's such a beautiful. Like I didn't know that like the BC industry was booming, because like I was in Montreal, Quebec, and I got told. I mean, discreetly, I guess, but to basically just like leave and go to like where things are happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So little did I know that a lot of that was happening in BC. So
yeah,
it was a big transition for me for sure. But also I did like. Okay, maybe it's me, but did you like? I was under the impression that like when I think of Canada, I think like in the winter it's cold.
Yeah.
Across the board. Like I didn't know that like Vancouver had like a warmer sort of a climate.
Yeah.
Did you know that like it was warmer here? Like I didn't know that. Like
yeah, like I had been to Vancouver before I moved, and so I think the thing that really
fucking 3 layers
sold me was not -40 winters. I think when people ask me like, "Oh, you're from Alberta," like it's not even that cold. I'm like, you don't understand. Oh, it's I'm not frigid. Like I'm not an Alberta girl anymore. I've been here too long. I've acclimatized. Okay,
I've adapted.
When it's like 3 degrees, yeah, it's kind of cold because it's wet cold. It's different. You know what I mean? It's not. And when it's snowing, you can just bundle up and it's fine. But when you're wet, bro, it sucks. It sucks.
It really sucks. But honestly, I'll take this weather anyway.
Oh, it's so much better
over fucking Quebec or Alberta for that matter. But nice. Okay. Well, that's good. Now, how did you find your way to obviously like you and I we met in Deb's audition class. And were you already in scene study as well, like at the time, or
no? I was just doing. I guess this was around COVID times. Before. I was just doing Deb's like audition classes, and then I was doing a couple other classes, and it wasn't until I think I only did scene study a year ago, basically, But yeah, when I had signed with my agent, this was like 2021, I think, and started taking classes. And then when I joined the union, which was, I want to say it was like, when did I join? Might have to look back on my emails, but I remember that.
We can look at the IMDb and see like where you started. Like,
yeah, check my IMDb.
I have a pretty good idea when you joined the union.
Yeah. Maybe clock it where there's somewhere on there that.
Okay, Batwoman, Yellow Jacket, Scott Color, Family Law. I mean, look, you must have joined the union at some point. Like you're like just.
Well, it was a certain point because I was paying so much in permit fees that you know what I mean. It was just
that's what it is. Yeah, those fees
were racking up, and I was like, I feel like I'm not making any money because all my money is going to the permit fees. So I'm like, I need to join.
That's fucking wild, man. That's fucking wild.
Yeah,
I love it. And then, how did you like? I guess like find out about that. Did you just like research this, or like did you ask around? And
it was a mix of asking friends and just researching on my own. Actually, I think there's an online resource. I think everyone probably knows about it. The Vancouver Actors Guide. There's a lot. I think that's how I was finding agents and looking for classes. And honestly, that's where I found most of like the student films and short films that I was trying to book before getting an agent. Because I think for me, before signing with an agency, I wanted to have material and wanted to present a package that was worth looking at. And I think if I hadn't had those credits, like those short films under my belt, I think it would have been a lot more difficult. So
no, for sure. But also I got told by many people, and I guess like industry professionals as well, that for the purpose for just like getting an agent, I guess like being on short films and stuff like that definitely helps, but I don't think it's needed.
Yeah.
From what they said, as long as you have like some sort of like, I guess like an audition style demo reel where it's just you doing a couple scenes with a reader off camera, just so they can see like what kind of actor you are. Like that's also all they need.
Yeah.
I think that's what I did. Honestly.
Yeah.
It got me an agent. It worked. Was good enough.
Yeah. I think it's more so just having the experience on a set, because I think going into your first like big production, like you're on set, it's very intimidating and you're not sure really like who do I talk to, where do I go? It's
no, I agree.
I
remember like my first experience on set, like I was like, I can't be the only one who was like this. Like I was so lost. Like no one tells you where to go. Yeah. You just show up.
People are like asking you stuff.
I mean, like there's like a circus. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What's this? Literally, I'm like,
what's a circus?
What's circus?
Like, am I gonna watch a show or something? Like, am I gonna like watch a pre-show like to like warm myself up for the scene or like? No, this is kind of like word, food, and the whole thing is. I'm like, oh.
And then there's crafty. You're like, crafty? What is that?
And then they tell you you're gonna be heading to your trailer, so that's interesting. I was like,
you're like, wow, I have a trailer. I love
a trailer. Like for me,
the honey wagon. When I first learned the term honey wagon, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh my god! And like I remember like I had like a trailer on one of the shows as well, and they had like what do you call these? These TVs with a built-in VHS system.
Oh yeah,
they still had those.
Oh yeah.
I was like, interesting. Like, were they expecting me to bring a VHS with me so I can like?
Are you gonna provide me with stuff to watch or?
Oh yeah, so that's funny. Anyways, yeah, like first day I was on set for everyone. That's nice. That's nice. So then you found your way to that kind of like that.
Yeah.
And then started training. Did you like also like consider other spots, or you kind of just like stay there?
Yeah. So I was kind of ping-ponging between Deb and also doing Meisner training with Stacey Harrison at Actor Band Studios. And I feel like a lot of my foundational work was in Meisner in university. And so getting to do sort of like a refresher, but also dive more into Meisner, like all the different levels was really... it was really crucial in terms of my technique and foundations in what I was bringing.
Do you feel like you were like using some of that with Debs as well? Like
I think it helped me with my confidence and just knowing like how to approach a scene. It's because I think, there's your audition technique and then there's like your acting technique. And sometimes it's really hard to feel like you have a handle on like the audition part because that's a whole different skill set. And I had to learn that. I had to learn like how to audition because for some reason they don't teach you that in school. They're like, you're going to spend your whole life auditioning, but we're not going to show you how to do it. We're just going to teach you how to do the acting. But I'm like, and so when you go into an audition class, you have no idea what you're doing because
it's just
you have no
it's a different skill that you got to learn because, like, obviously like scene study, like, scene work, that's basically like you acting, but also in audition, you kind of have to compress it. Like you're gonna have to. Sometimes you're doing like a scene where, I was, what is it? Like I was in the bed the other day, right? So I was like, you have to imagine that you're in a bed, right? So like how do you do that in the confines of a of a studio and a chair? Like it's hard, right? So it takes a lot of skills and imaginations, imagination where you have to envision. Okay, like I guess that's how it would be, and it's like kind of nice because sometimes you can also like I remember like when I had to do that, like being slumped in a chair, in the bed. I literally went to the bed and I was like trying to like record my laying down position.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can try to mimic that. Just like I was like catching myself, be like, oh, okay, I place my hand here. It's like, oh, sometimes I do that.
It's so technical.
It's so technical.
So much more technical.
But stuff like that really helps you like really sell the performance. Just you know. But yeah, no, auditioning is just like a whole skill by itself. It's just it has to be learned, one way or the other. So yeah, you were ping ponging between actors Van and Deb, and I guess you were just scoring more at Deb's eventually, or it was more.
Yeah, and then I think after a while, because I think I was on the scene study wait list for like a year before I got in.
Everyone gets waitlisted.
Yeah, so honestly, being in scene study has been really great. I feel like it's really pushed me as an actor, and
100%, especially the Wednesday one as well.
Yeah,
because most of my friends are on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesdays like it's kind of insane because then when you're watching, I love watching everyone else. Everyone's so good, and you're like, oh, I wanna be better too. Like I wanna.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, it's
level
like,
up. Yeah.
Not like an ego thing, but it's just like a
it's
thing.
Inspirational, I think. Yeah,
exactly. When you see someone like does so good, you're like, oh shit, okay, I gotta bring my A game. Like,
yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh, I can't suck.
Yeah,
you know, like everyone's, even Tuesdays too. Like it's like everyone's good. Well, I know everyone's good in Wednesdays because I know most of them. Like I know Sam, I know Gage, I know Holly, I know everyone, most of them. So I know like they're all good, but like the Tuesday one folks as well, I got to know them as well. So yeah, no, everyone is so good with that. Like when you just sit down and watch, you just learn it. Like honestly, like it's very educational and inspirational.
Yeah, you learn a lot just by watching. Just by watching, people. Yeah,
which is nice. Well, that's good. That's good. So, look, I mean, like I'm looking at your IMDb right now. It's just fun. I mean, like, and you said you've been acting since when? 20, like professionally, I guess. Like started like.
Yeah, I guess 2021. Yeah.
Batwoman, Yellow Jackets, Color, Fantasy, Virgin River, Girl in a Room. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm speechless. Okay,
it's
This is the first time of me like taking a look at your IMDb. I didn't see it before. That's like that's fucking. It's pretty full.
It's kind of wild.
It's wild. Like it's just there's.
Sometimes I have to.
Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer.
Isn't that like Taylor Swift's song?
I don't know.
Isn't that called Cruel Summer? Or whatever?
I guess, yeah. I don't.
She has like a song named called Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I guess like from all these projects that I'm looking at right now, which one I guess is the one that really has a special place in your heart?
Oh, wait. Let me see. Let me look. Let me take a look. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, you know what? So I'm gonna give this back to you. I would say Girl in Room 13, only because it was the first.
Girl in Room 13. Where is this?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what year that was. Maybe 2022, 2020.
Oh, Girl in Room 13. Right? Beth. Okay.
Beth. Yeah, it was my first principal role. Okay. It was my first like character with a name, and so it was a really big deal for me to book that because I remember doing the audition and I had a reader over Zoom, and I thought to myself like, oh, this would be so great if I booked it. Like, and when I found out that I did, I kind of freaked out. I was like, oh my god, this is so
First
insane. First principal, like, oh my god, she's getting a little pay bump, all that stuff. And also being able to do a scene with Anne Hesh, who
okay. Well, that's nice.
Which actually this was her last movie before she had passed away. And so when I think back to that moment, it's like, wow, like I was one of the people that got to work with her on our final project, which is crazy. So insane. So that has a special place in my heart.
Nice. That's amazing. That's really good. And what was what is it again? Girl in Room 50. What was that about?
It was a Lifetime movie. It was basically, so I was playing the best friend to the lead, and she essentially is. I feel like all Lifetime movies have some sort of like human trafficking element, and so that was part of the plot line.
You were involved in that business?
No. I don't do drugs. Like I'm not out of the. Well, I used to. Not me personally. Sorry. No, the character.
No, the character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get confused.
Come on.
Madonna's clean as a yeah.
I don't do that. So yeah, the character she's was sort of in that space, and then Anne Heche's character, she is obviously looking for her daughter because she's missing.
So hold on. So this is that a Hallmark movie? TV movie?
It's Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Okay.
I don't think a Hallmark would have.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I saw TV movie. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Hallmark is not like that.
They don't do that.
No.
That's like Hallmark After Dark.
Yeah. After Dark. It'll be like a twist, like for all the creepy ones.
Yeah. Hallmark After Hours. Yeah. For the adults.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, so that's good. I guess like from all the ones that you have here as well, do you have like a memorable moment on set? Maybe like from the early ones, or maybe the ones that came later, that you felt like, I guess, like was embarrassing or funny, or something happened. Something happened and you're like, oh fuck, damn, okay, I'm gonna remember this for a very long time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to see it again. Hold on.
Understandable.
I'm like a visual person. Sometimes if I see it, I can.
IMDb is too big.
Oh my god, there's so many pages.
Okay. 3 pages, man. Like it's.
I need to see because then it'll jog my memory.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. This didn't really happen on set. It was more so after, and and so I did the scene with Katherine Heigl and Greg German.
She's so good.
And she was lovely. I mean, it was a very short, brief interaction, but I was mostly kind of hanging around with Greg, and I guess it was just like it was my first sort of taste of being in a room with an actor of that caliber, and so I guess not that I was intimidated, but I was very cognizant of like being in the room with him, but like he was so normal, like just so
like everyone,
just
like you and I.
average like guy. He was very funny. He laughed at my jokes actually, so that was great.
Shout outs to him if he's watching this.
Greg, if you're saying this,
you better be laughing at what she's saying right now.
Thank you so much. And so it was just we had some good chats, and then I really wanted to get a photo with him. So after when we went back to Circus, I made sure that we got a photo. And I remember as I was leaving set, and I was just gonna take the train home because it was convenient because it was right by the SkyTrain.
Right.
And so I was just about to leave the lot, and then he pulls up in his rental car and he opens the window and he goes, "Hey, do you need a ride home?" I was like, me?
No kidding.
No, I will never shut up about this.
Oh, damn.
Okay. And I was like, okay, and I get in, and then he drove me home, and we just had like a really great chat, and he was asking me about like my acting career and like everything. It was wild. Yeah.
We actually have the dash cam of the video.
Yeah, if you pull up and cut to.
That would have been good.
That would have been great. I wish I had that footage. Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah. That's nice. I love it. Wow. So he gave you a ride home.
Yeah.
Wow. How thoughtful.
It was very nice. Yeah.
So not only you got a photo, but also you got a ride home with the photo alongside. Oh.
Yeah. So we're besties now? No.
Yeah. I mean, it's like my day would be like just made right after.
No, it was.
I mean, like if I don't make the edit, I'm like, I'm good.
Doesn't matter.
That made my day. I'm chilling.
Me and Greg.
Got a ride home with Greg and got a photo with him. Got to chill with like Catherine as well. I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, all in a day's work.
About the edit of this one. Yeah. I love it. Nice. Okay, let's go to you. Okay, so you have like a theater. You obviously come from a theater background.
Yes.
Right. And you said that you didn't intend to transition into film and TV. Like it kind of like organically happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like when you act, right? Like when we go back to the acting essence of it, do you feel like you had to? I mean, obviously you have to adjust. Like it's not a no-brainer. But like, how do you feel like your acting differs from stage versus film and TV? Like, do you feel like you still allow yourself sometimes to go like very broad and animated, like we do on theater, on camera, or like you really know like that there's like a fine line that you need to?
It's a good question. I mean, I feel like when I was doing more auditions and self-taping and all that, I think I mean, it definitely was a learning curve, and I really had to reel in some of my facial expressions. I think because I'm such an animated person naturally. If you're gonna tell.
That's why we got here.
Yeah, and so I really, but it's crazy because when you watch yourself and you're kind of just assessing how you look and how things are looking on camera. Yeah. And I was like, whoa, my eyebrows are doing some crazy stuff. Like my eyebrows move so much, and I'm just like
eyebrow acting. So one of my coaches called them like Andy Thompson eyebrow acting.
Yeah.
Shout out Andy. I don't do any more eyebrow acting. No more.
Eyebrow acting went crazy. Yeah. It was just so many things that I didn't have to think about before that I suddenly had to be very mindful of. Yeah. And you know, in the theater space, I guess my acting felt more free in a way because I didn't have to worry about what my face was doing or if I was like on the right angle or if I'm looking at the right eye line. Like when you're on stage, you're just projecting to the back of the audience and you're with your voice and your presence and breath and all of that.
Everything, and the instrument,
and it's very kind of holistic in that sense, and it's more so about conveying that to the people in the back. And so having to learn the skill of really stillness and really just not doing anything. I remember
it's all the eyes. That's what it is.
No, it is. And
all the eyes,
I remember doing this random on-camera workshop. I think this was it was when I was in uni, and you know, all the theater kids, it's like their first time doing a camera thing. Yeah. And so we're all watching each other on the screen, and like it's so jarring when you think that you're doing nothing. You think, oh, I'm just being normal and I'm just looking to the camera. And then you watch it back, you're like, what the hell am I doing?
We get so technical sometimes.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's the difference is very stark. You're like, oh, this is not appropriate for film and TV.
It's not that. It's like out of range.
You're doing too much. And then, you know, the instructor would be like, okay, just do a little less. And you thought, I thought I was doing less. Yeah. And you're like, no, but even more. You're like, I feel dead. What am I? I feel like a
So you're asking me to do nothing.
Okay, so I just stand here and just go.
Say the lines. Basically, like, do nothing. Yeah. You know, don't move a muscle. Nothing. Just say the lines.
Yeah.
I can do that.
You're like, oh, the camera's right here. You don't need to do much. And I'm like, I know, but I want to.
Yeah. It's your instinct for sure.
Yeah, I know. So.
No, I agree. I mean, it's just this is the thing. Like sometimes we get so technical with that kind of stuff. Like I barely watch any of the footage that I do. Like I just don't like to watch it.
Really?
No, it's just because I get so technical. Like I would like watch the close up on my face. I'm like, fuck, stop blinking, man.
Oh, the blinking is
it's so fucking annoying.
It's so
Nobody
annoying.
fucking notices it, but I do.
I know.
Right? Like we do, I guess. Like, you know, we get like very particular like with our performance, and it doesn't do us any good, really. It's just no one notices. Like I would like send this to my friend, like, hey, like, what do you think of this? I was like, dude, you killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Like, did you watch like second 13 when I blinked?
Yeah, did you see when I blinked too many times?
Like, no, I didn't see that. But now that you mention it, now I do see it.
Yeah, it's very easy to nitpick and really
man, it's wild.
Go crazy when you're watching yourself.
It's fucking wild. I love it. So are you like I mean, obviously, like, it's fair to say like you're not at the point where like you make money just off of acting yet. Okay, like obviously we need to supplement our career with other stuff. So are you like do you have like jobs that are within the industry itself? Like,
yes.
What do you work in? Yeah.
So I have a day job. I work at Netflix Animation Studios.
Yes, that's what I was hinting at. I don't want to use the name.
Yeah.
Netflix Animated Studios?
Animation
Studios. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I didn't know that they had this here.
Well, it's...
I learned this about, like literally 2 days ago. I had no idea this was...
He was shocked. I was like, yeah, I just worked there. He's like, why are you so casual about it? I'm like...
Yeah, I was literally what I said. But you told me like everyone has the same reaction when you say
right? I don't know why. I feel like...
Netflix Animation Studios.
Yeah.
So like...
So they...
Walk us through like, what do you do? Yeah.
So Netflix Animation Studios wasn't Netflix Animation Studios on its own. They had acquired our animation studio, which was Animal Logic, about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And so
interesting.
Through this acquisition, we're now integrated. So now we are like Netflix, a part of Netflix now. But when I started there, it was just Animal Logic. So the same studio that did the Lego movies, Peter Rabbit,
So you had no idea that you were gonna get upgraded.
No, I had no idea.
Netflix animation.
I had no idea.
You signed up for Analogic.
Yeah. I thght that was just
going to be like, oh, I'm part of Netflix now?
Yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Fun.
We'll take it.
Yeah. So yeah, I work in artist management, which is basically kind of the bridge between production and I guess if you want to say HR. We're not HR. Let me be very clear.
Right.
But it's sort of
the distinction. Yeah. Because I do deal with HR, so
it's very different. But it's more so it's kind of like a talent management kind of situation, almost like a talent agent in a way. But
okay, yeah.
So all the animation artists that we
because there's a lot of animation that gets done here, especially like VFX and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Disney studio. There's Sony and
like the Sonic. I know the Sonic. Again, like I know Sonic was like the Sonic movies were, at least the VFX parts were done here.
Yeah,
a lot of them were done here, which is nice because I wouldn't think that there's a lot of that here, but there is, which is nice. I think what we're missing, obviously, it's comedy.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I also feel like, voiceover is okay. Like, we don't get much of it here. We get more of that in Quebec, actually, in Montreal, where I'm from. Yeah, there's a lot of it. It's like a big industry there.
Mm-hmm. Because, probably because the French, like, the English French thing.
Not only that, but also, like, the corporation themselves, like Ubisoft and all of that stuff, they're all headquartered in Montreal, so it makes more sense for them to hire locals. Yeah. So that's nice, Netflix animation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your day job, and whenever you're booking something, like they're flexible with
I can just take time off. I got paid time off, which is great.
Yeah, just send me their contact.
It's a pretty sweet gig. Honestly, I didn't, because before I got that job, I was working in retail. Yeah. And as you know, like, they're not just gonna let you leave in the middle of the day to do an audition. No. They're like, you're fired. Like,
but also, who do you think you are?
Like, like, you can't just go. Like, you gotta get someone to cover your shift, which is also impossible because people are so unreliable sometimes. But and so I think when I quit that job, it was right around the time that I actually started getting a lot of auditions and booking stuff. So it was really perfect timing that I left that and got this 9 to 5 because I suddenly was able to take time off and I can actually be on set and not have to worry about like figuring out how to get my shift covered. And so I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do both. I thought that, I was under the impression at least that, if I had a flexible job that was like evenings and weekends, that would actually work better, but it didn't because you have to physically be there and it's not as flexible as you would think. And so it just worked out that I have an office job and it's just easier to plan my day because it's a set schedule. And
a set schedule, well, that's amazing. A lot of people would die to be in this position, which is amazing.
It pays a lot better. So.
No, it's great. Like, look at the status, like Netflix animations, like you put that on your resume itself. But like, look, if that doesn't catch an employer's eye, I don't know what does. Like, it's just, if someone sees like Netflix animations, can you tell me more about that? Like,
I'm like, sure. Okay.
I love it. That's amazing. Okay. So you did mention that you did directing.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And we haven't talked about directing, which that's also like I'm learning this for the first time, guys. I had no idea. I honestly didn't know that you had also directing aspirations. Although you're so good that I should have figured. But so let's talk about that a little bit. So you studied that back in Alberta.
Yep.
And how involved in this are you now? Like, how much of this?
So so I did my acting and directing in school, and I directed stuff for theater during that time. But I had never directed anything for the screen.
Yeah.
And so actually had my directorial debut for not too long ago.
Yes, that's the name that they use. Directorial debut.
Yes, it was a very big deal. Yeah. For the short film called OCD, which was written by Callie.
Oh yes.
Who you know?
Yes.
Callie who?
Shout out Callie if you're watching.
Shout out Callie. We love her. My bestie.
See you soon.
So she had written the script for the MAM competition.
Nice.
Mighty Asian Movie Making Marathon, I think is the acronym. A lot of M's.
I know. I'm just wondering if I should add this to my should know acronym.
Oh yes, add that with BFA.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't look like a stupid. I already look like an idiot for not knowing BFA already. So yeah.
So she had written it for for that competition and had asked me to direct, and I read the script. It's a micro short, so very short script, like 2 pages.
Right.
And I read it. I was like, yes, I would love to direct this.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yeah.
And so it really was a match made in heaven. I think we worked really well together. And so when we were shooting it, we had 2 locations, had to shoot it in one day. You know, it's like 14 hours. Like it was a long day.
Yeah.
And also it's my first time directing.
Right.
And I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but
Let me get this straight. So Callie called you up. You're like, yo, I'm doing this short, and I want you to be the head of the directing department. You're going to be overseeing and directing everything. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
So that was your first time.
Yeah.
And then did you kind of like own it? Like, did you know what you were doing, or like you kind of just winged it? Like, I don't know.
No, well, I think I luckily had, excuse me.
If you're watching, like, this is like the behind the stuff that you probably didn't know about. Right?
She probably knows this, to be honest.
Okay, she does. Okay.
Well, no, I think because, she knew that I did directing in school, and so I think it wasn't that big of a leap for her to ask me, because I think she trusted me to do a good job, which I did. Yeah. But when we were on set, because we had producers as well.
Yeah.
One of our producers, Micah Kelpin, shout out. The whole thing is just shout out.
I love Micah. Actually, I'd want to have Micah at some point as well.
Yeah, she's great.
Love her, yeah.
So she was a really great person to have on set. Like, she has a lot of experience and had produced a bunch of other shorts too. So I really was leaning on her, and to be honest, leaning a lot on our DP Mark Youngco, who's done The Ma'am before. Like, he's done it a bunch of times, and he's very experienced. And so doing like shot lists and talking about lighting and camera angles and all this stuff. Like, I don't know like the technical stuff.
You know they exist.
I'm like the creative visionary. Like, I know all that stuff, but like the technical things.
Right.
Help me.
Yes.
Help me, please. So I really was relying on him to be that guy, and he honestly was the best person to have, and even getting more shots that I didn't even think of. I'm like, oh, we need this angle, and it's probably best if we get this shot too. And I thought,
and the inserts and stuff like that.
Yeah, inserts and everything. So I learned a lot being on set, and understanding how to direct a whole crew and actors. And I think working with the actors, that was obviously my favorite part, and getting to do the actual directing. And so it was overall net positive. The post-production process was fucking crazy. I like so many late nights with our editor Bryce, and just like notes and like, okay, can we try this, let's do this, because in my head, like, I'm such a visual person, so even before we were shooting, I already knew how I wanted it to look. I was like already editing in my head. I knew okay, I know I want this shot for this, I know we want a close-up of this, so it was already mapped out, and it was just a matter of being in the edit room and piecing it together. And I love the editing process. I'm such a nerd for video editing.
This is actually like probably also like the most tedious project. Like,
it is
process where you have to kind of put it together. You know, like make it make sense. I guess, you know, it's nice. No, it's really.
And also like, even just deciding what takes to use, because you have so much footage, and you're like, oh, I like this take, but I like this part of this take, and so we really were like going frame by frame, because we only had, because it's an ultra short, the requirements basically limited us to, you can only have a minute long and then 10 seconds for credits. So we were, I think when we were, the first rough cut, I think was a minute and 14 seconds, and we're like, how are we going to shave 4 seconds off of this thing? And so every iteration was like, okay, now we have 2 seconds. Okay, now we have 1 second. And now it was literally frame by frame by frame.
It's like running after every single second.
Every second counts. Yeah.
Crazy, man. I love it. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was happening behind the scenes. That's amazing. Yeah.
It was a process. I think.
Would you do it again?
I think if you had asked me that right after we finished, I'd be like, no, I need a break. Yes. But now I kind of got the bug. I kind of want to do it again. Yeah. Maybe we'll do 5 minutes this time, or maybe 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, like what's it called? The obviously the run guns and the
shits and gigs. Yeah.
They're short, right? Like 5 minutes. So that would be appropriate
So
for that.
yeah, I kind of want to direct again. It was fun.
It was fun, yeah. I never tried it. I don't even know how I would. I don't know, because I see a lot of actors transition into like directing at some point. You know, we obviously see this along with you know, a lot of stars obviously do it, especially in TV, especially in TV, right? Where someone's the lead on the show, and then, you know, like season seven or whatever, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna direct an episode or whatever. So I haven't felt that yet, but
you never know.
I'm open to the possibilities, so we'll see. Okay, so let's just bring things back a little bit back to the acting. So obviously, like when it comes to your acting process, there's different ways to doing things. So I don't know what works for you. Did you like build a system for yourself that works, like the Madonna sort of way of like, you know, script analysis, sizing the thing, or do you follow like Deb's 13 cheat sheet question or whatever? Like, what did you, or maybe you take a bit of the Meisner stuff and you kind of like, what's your go-to process before you start like putting it together?
I honestly kind of take bits and pieces of all the things that I've learned over the years. I think to limit yourself to just one technique or like one way of doing it is fine, but I think there's so much
more value.
There's so much more value in crafting a process that works for you and that's unique to you, and you obviously take what works and leave what doesn't. And so I use a bit of Deb's kind of stuff, and then I obviously my Meisner training, I do a bit of that, and even doing like breath work, all the stuff that I learned in university, like breath work and movement and all of that stuff, because I think and this was the biggest thing that I noticed when transitioning to TV and film, is that a lot of the times you are not using your full instrument. I think in a theater setting, it's a lot easier to use like breath and body and voice, and you're using your whole body for a performance, whereas with film and TV, it's a lot more nuanced, it's a lot more subtle. You're not, you know, crazy big, you know, stuff that's happening. And so I think it's easy to be disconnected from what your body's doing, or even your breath. I find that, you know, sometimes I'm holding my breath. I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? I just need to drop in. And so doing a lot of breath work, I think, has been very helpful.
Nice.
Especially with doing voice work. I think sometimes that is neglected with screen actors, I think.
Yeah.
And there's just so much available in terms of resources that can help, because I actually did some voice lessons a while back, and it was very eye-opening, because there's certain things that you don't realize, or certain quirks that you do that you're not aware of. And so a big example that my voice teacher said, specifically with female actors, is that we often lower our voice to make us sound like we're more powerful or more strong or whatever. And so he said that a lot of the times we'll try to talk, like if I do an example, if I'm talking like this, you know, my voice is down here and I sound really powerful. Like if I'm playing a lawyer, I'm gonna talk like this, but you can kind of hear the vocal fry, like this it kind of gets stuck here. And he said that a lot of times your voice is higher than you think it is. And so sometimes if you're just talking normally, you think, oh, this is my normal speaking voice. But if I'm sort of doing it now, but if I just talk up here where there's no this, if I just talk here, everything's smooth. You can still hear me. I don't sound, it doesn't sound that much higher, but it's a lot easier to sustain, because you're not pushing down on your larynx, kind of sort of a thing. So it's very interesting.
No, it really is. So. Honestly, it's very, like, I mean, look, I myself, like, you know, I've never done voice work, like going to acting, so I had to kind of like do that. Because, you know, obviously you have to, you know, breathe and, you know, use
engage all your
I didn't know that stuff. Like I had to like literally like kind of, I'm still like learning it, you know, like trying to perfect it. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like I was working with Natalie Moon. I don't know if you know her. No. She's a dialect coach / voice coach. Shout out Natalie if you're watching.
There's so many shout outs in this episode.
Yes, I mean, I feel like I you know, if I'm quoting someone, if I'm working with someone, I feel I should, you know, give them a shout out. But she, well, obviously, like she's obviously like an actress as well. She's really, really good. She's amazing. She's British, and you know, she's really good with RP accents and you know, that sort of like, you know, stuff. And other accents too as well. But yeah, she kind of like helped me with my voice. I did like a couple rounds with her. So yeah, it was really, really good. Like she has like breathing exercises and things that we do. Also NVS. So I have
that's where I had my voice lessons.
Did you NVS?
Nova Voice Studios.
Was it with Laura or Will?
Yeah, it was Will.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. I did. I trained with Will as well.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he's great. He's fun.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I trained with Will like about a year ago, and I had Laura, who's the founder of NVS. We had her.
Good.
Weeks.
Oh, nice.
She's lovely. She's amazing. This is the one that I was like telling you about the opera singer.
Right.
That's Laura.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I had a feeling that it might have been her, but
yeah. No, she's amazing. Laura Rigid. Shout out.
Shout out Laura. Shout out Will.
Shout out everyone. Shout out Will. Shout out everyone. Shout out NVS actually. So yeah. No, it's a great studio. Honestly, you guys should check it out. Like voice studio, like really good if you want to, you know, get your
not
voice
sponsored
together. Not sponsored. Nope. If you want to sponsor me, just
shameless plug.
You know, it's on the table.
It's there.
Yeah, no. So I kind of lost my train of thought. Where was I? Where was I going with this?
I don't know. We were talking about voice stuff and then
voice stuff. Yeah. So I was just like, I was making this.
Natalie, you were talking about Natalie.
Yeah. So it was just So yeah. It's interesting to know like the semantics that goes behind like, you know, your voice and how you use your breath and all that stuff to, you know, make the performance look good.
Totally.
With your voice and body language and all that. So that's good. So just to go back a little bit to the process, I guess. So you said like you pull from a bit from everywhere, like, you know, in your own experience.
Yeah.
And you kind of build something that works for you, which is, I think, where everyone want to be. Like I kind of have like something like this for myself as well. I pulled from a bit from Deb, a bit from I don't know if you read the book, The Power of the Actor by Ivana Chubbuck.
Oh yeah.
She's amazing. She has like a 13 sort of steps formula or whatever. So that's good. Now, when it comes to, I guess, I mean, that's kind of like every actor's, I mean, it is definitely my kryptonite. Like, it's just, it's always, it's hard when it comes to like, you know, doing like emotional stuff and vulnerability and getting raw, blah, blah, blah. I've heard like different things that works for everyone.
Okay.
Obviously, like breathing is one of them.
Right.
So I'm intrigued to know like, what's the Madonna way of like getting there? How does Madonna get there when she has to do like something emotional and deep and raw? And,
that's a good question.
Right.
Well, I found that the easiest way for me to get there, honestly, is just connecting with whoever I'm reading with, or, you know, my scene partner.
Listening, really, yeah.
And that goes back to, you know, Meisner principles. Like you're listening, you're reacting to the other person. Like everything you need is will come from the other person. Like it's not coming from you. Like you're not trying to, you know, find a way to like think of something really sad and then it's going to make you cry or whatever.
Yeah.
And so honestly, especially if it's an emotional scene or if I have to cry or whatever, truthfully, like, and this without fail, like if I'm with my scene partner and we just take a moment and like maybe we're holding hands or we're just kind of connecting and we're just making eye contact. If I stay in that, I will start tearing up. Like there's something about just
doing nothing.
No, literally, just like maybe we'll try it. We'll see if it happens. But
that's insane, guys. Okay,
we're gonna
rehearse this.
No, I just. But
okay,
like, let's say we're doing a scene and I just want to connect, so I'll just.
Okay, I don't know if I'm able to put a straight face.
No,
I might laugh, but I'll try not to.
Okay. I like.
You made me laugh.
No, I just like. But if you do it long enough.
I do, yeah.
But truthfully, I think it's more so about. I know you're laughing, but truthfully, I think it's just the idea of being seen by another person. I think that's what gets me there. Is like, Because if you think about how often you make eye contact with a stranger or anyone just on the street, it's not very often. You know, even if you do lock eyes, you immediately look away because you're like, oh, it's too uncomfortable, like it's too vulnerable. And I think having that eye contact and just connecting and seeing the other person is really powerful, because I think if you're trying to access vulnerability, the only way to do that is to be present and open to like receiving something from the other person, because
letting it affect you.
You have to be affected, because if you're just thinking about like your stuff, and you're not even taking in what's in front of you, then it's boring. It's like that's
100%.
not.
I mean, look, again, this is easier said than done. Like, you know, because you also have to know your lines, right? Like, you also have to keep in mind that you need to know what to say without thinking about that. Like, you know, it has to be instinctively there for you. You have to rehearse enough for it to be like, you're not anticipating, you're not like seeing it come, like just, you know. So again, like this stuff takes practice. It's really, really hard. And again, like Deb says a lot, right? So where I'm doing a scene sometimes, and right, like where she sometimes gives a feedback to someone, again, like no one in particular, but it's like, hey, you're not listening, or you know, that was really good, I felt like you were listening. It sometimes it's really all it takes, really, if you're just like listening and taking in what they're saying and letting it affect you.
It takes the pressure off of you.
It takes the pressure off of you.
And then you don't have to think about, what am I doing? How am I looking? It's just, you're just reacting.
You're just reacting. I mean, acting is reacting. That's what they say, right?
Exactly.
So, said by me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, quote that. Quote that.
Yeah. Okay. I guess like so you work at Netflix animation studios. So would you say like it's like a 9 to 5-ish, Monday to Friday?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you squeeze in the auditions or the bookings or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I guess like, normally speaking, like not right now because it's obviously like very, very dead. But normally speaking, do you find yourself like busy with booking and auditioning?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Usually, I think, especially this week. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the heck?
No, this week was insane.
It was crazy
for sure. So like, I guess like, how do you balance your time between work / auditions / life / relationship / I don't know, gym, whatever else you do?
Fucking tough, bro. It is. Like,
still working on that, bro. I mean,
it
I'll
is.
let me put my calendar right now because I'll tell you it's not.
No, it's amazing that I get anything done, because I'm just, sometimes I think I'm just like running off fumes. It's just
really
just the energy of like doing everything just keeps me going. But I think because having a set schedule, knowing that, okay, if I'm going to be at work,
helps, huh?
It does. And so I know I'm going to be at work for most of the day.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm working from home that day, it's a bit easier to kind of sneak in doing like some audition prep, or learning my lines or whatever.
Nice.
In between. But I usually structure it so that I know, okay, my evenings after work, I kind of block out for auditions, taping, and everything like that. And so I would say Monday to Wednesday is usually when I get the most stuff sent to me. That's usually like, it's pretty heavy the first
Monday
half of the
Wednesday.
week.
Interesting.
It's kind of, well, that's just what I've noticed, that I get most auditions like on like Monday, Tuesday, and then they're either due like Wednesday or Thursday.
If you're going like away on the trip, it's like, okay, Thursday is the day to leave, because I don't know.
Yeah, I usually don't get anything.
Nothing's coming on Thursday. You know, like, okay, my week's on Wednesday. Now we can go to Vegas or something.
Yeah. Or if it's like a Friday, I'm like, I know the tape will be due on a Monday, so then it's fine. But that sort of helps me plan. Okay, I'm not gonna make crazy amount of plans Monday to Wednesday, especially if I'm in class too. I just know to block that time out. Sure. And so the latter half of the week, the Thursday, Friday is a bit more lean with tape. So I'm able to make more plans in the evenings on those days. But obviously, you know how it is. Things come up last minute. You're like, oh, got to do a tape tomorrow, and rearrange my whole schedule.
It's unpredictable. No one knows.
It's very unpredictable.
It used to be worse, actually, to be honest. I feel like with the new excuse me, with the new you know, like with the strike and everything, like the contracts that they've secured or whatever, obviously they have to give us more time now when they send the sides and, you know, to like, you know, whatever. But back then, like I remember like back in 2019, 2018, there were times where I got like a couple pages for like the next morning, which I was like,
or like 10 pages and it's due in like
a day. 3 scenes. One of the scenes is like, you're losing your best friend, and you're like, yeah, well, good luck for that, and you're ringing that tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp.
Yeah, you're like, how am I supposed to do any prep for that? It's just quick and dirty. You just gotta get it done.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but well, thankfully it's been better.
Yeah.
I mean, still dead, but
Yeah.
it's like,
well,
I guess better in certain sections. But
yeah, if you just have one, it's doable. But then you have 3 other ones that you have to do. You're like,
wild.
how do I?
That's freaking wild.
How do I do that?
Absolutely. Nice. Well, that was a fun podcast. What a fun session. So before we wrap this up,
yes,
is there anything that you want to share with us as far as like things that you're working on? It doesn't have to be like acting related, honestly. But is there anything you're working on right now, or in the works, or maybe some even like still like New Year's resolution that you're trying to achieve, or anything that you want to share with us before we let you go?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really working on anything at the moment. I'm just I'm getting back into class. I took a couple months off. Nice. And so I'm excited to kind of jump back into it. But I actually had read this book called The Life Audit by, I'm going to butcher her name, Jamina.
Life Audit.
Do you know?
I know this.
Do you know what that is?
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a book you said?
Yes.
Okay. Is it where... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
But is it the book where they talk about how to, like, save some time on your schedule to, like... No, that's not it? Because, like, I read this thing about the audit thing where... if you spend too much time, if you look at your schedule as a whole and you find yourself spending too much time on this, there are certain things that you can be doing to spend more time on other things.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I guess.
Is it?
Yeah, you're kind of on the right track. It's sort of like a guide to help you sort of do an audit of your life and the things that you're
maximize your
doing, or like doing less of what you don't want to do and doing more of what you do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so it was very eye-opening to do that work, because the whole exercise is, you have 100 sticky notes and you have to write in an hour 100 wishes that you want, just like in general. Doesn't matter how big or small. 100 wishes, and it's kind of crazy what comes up, like what the things that you wish for and that you want out of your life. And I think I'm just like on this journey of really taking inventory of the things that are happening in my life and the things that I'm doing, or the things that I want to do that I'm not doing enough of. And so it's really illuminated a lot of areas where, I really want to spend more time doing creative stuff and like maybe do more directing, or, I want to spend more time with my friends, or whatever it is.
You know what? I haven't spent like a good summer in BC for a long time.
Really?
Because I'm usually like, I usually go back to my hometown in the summer. I'm usually in Montreal.
Yeah. I mean, Montreal sounds great in the summer.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Yeah, I'm not like saying it's bad or anything, but no. Yeah, so like, I think I really want to try to spend more time this summer in BC. I used to like go on hikes and whatnot. Like I remember like in 2019 when I first moved here, I was like fucking like a little baby, like just sometimes like, oh my gosh, guys, not gonna believe this. Look at this fucking palm trees on the English Bay. We're fucking Canada.
The fake palm trees.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like fucking. Yeah. I was shocking to fucking see that.
Yeah.
It's just like palm trees in Canada just don't go together.
So bizarre. You're like, we're not in LA. Let's not pretend.
Yeah,
let's not do that.
Yeah, let's cut the crap. Pretend like we actually have palm trees here.
Yeah, cut the BS.
They got imported from they took some from Cuba or something.
They just transported
They got them up here. But well, what an honor to have you.
Thank you.
So funny, so inspirational, so talented. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As much as we did. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And then stay safe, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.